Hi, this is a demonstration video for final presentation for CS5200 Database Management System course developed under the guidance of Professor Jose. This is for fall 2018 Northeastern University. Our team name is SKS and myself is Sanket and the other team members are Karan and Harshmeet. Our application is Movie Buddies. In our application, we are trying to connect people who really like to watch movie at the events rather than going to a theater.
Now we would like to talk a little bit about the problem that we are addressing through our application and what was the basic motivation behind developing the Movie Buddies application. So there are a lot of movie events like movie nights or casual movie gatherings where there are movies which are watched by people who do not show up to the theater to watch such movies, and many of these events are being organized all around cities or at the colleges or at fests or in neighborhoods, and movie buffs and basically people who are looking out for such events find it very difficult to book such events or to search for such events at a common platform. Currently, there is no such platform organized by the big theater chains where unorganized movie events are pooled together. So, we are basically addressing this problem. Also, there are many people who want to gather around friends and throw movie events, but they do not have a platform where they can book and create such events and advertise the event so that it reaches the right people. Now, talking about the solution and the way we have developed this application, we have guest users and we have host users. The guests are the people who are looking out to attend such movie events. The host are the people who are organizing such an event. So, for example, a typical use case scenario of our application would look like this. For example, I want to screen a movie for my friends, like the Venom movie, which I've already seen in the theater. So I'm not going again to the theater, but I want to see the movie with my friends at the college library, for example. So what I can do, I can log in as a host and then I can create an event and add the movie Venom to that event, and then I can create tickets for that. Now all my friends can log in to the portal as guests and they can view the events which are created on the portal, and they will find the event created by me and they can book the tickets for that event.
Our application is developed using MeanStack, where we have a separate front end server for Angular and we have a separate backend server using Node.js and Express. The backend server is using Mongoose to connect to our DB, which is MongoDB, and it is hosted on AmLab. Both of our backend server and our front-end servers are hosted on Heroku.
This is a user model. We have one user, which is the base user, and we have three generalized users. So one is admin, the other is guest, and the third is organizer or the host. We have four domain objects, like the one is movie, the other is booking, the other is event, and we have ticket. So as far as user to user mapping is concerned, one guest can rate an organizer or a host. One guest can also follow another guest. A guest can request movies, and a guest can create bookings, and each booking has multiple tickets. An organizer or a host can create events. An event can have one or more movies. So this is the basic data model that we are using. We will now demonstrate the functionality which various users can do with a web application. So the first role is anonymous user role, which means that none of the users is logged in. So this is our homepage where you can search for movies and there are options to log in and register. So this is the login page. This is the register page. This is the movies page, on clicking which you will get a list of movies which we are fetching from the TMDB API. We have also tried to implement pagination so that you can get the extended list of movies. We have the option to search a movie. For example, we can search by keyword. So we see that after typing Avengers in the search box, we get the results which are populated as per Avenger related movies. We also have the option to search movies like the top rated movies or the popular movies or the upcoming movies. So an anonymous user can basically go to the homepage, search for movies, then also see the detail of a movie if he requires, but he doesn't have the functionality of requesting a movie. So it says, please log in to request the movie. Only when you are logged in can you request a movie. Similarly, for events, he can go and check which all events have been created inside the portal, and he can also see the details of an event, but an anonymous user cannot book any event. So these are the functionalities which we have for the anonymous user.
So I would be showing you the functionality of the guest user role now. So if you wanted to book this event, what to do? So basically we will be logging in with our guest user role. So we have Alice, and Alice has a guest user role. So we'll be moving toward the dashboard where we can see our requested movie, and we can also view our events. So currently it's empty, so we will be going to an event to check whatever events are listed over here. So suppose Alice want to go to a Bob's movie party and wants to book this event. So Alice booked this event, and now they can go back to dashboard and see the events booking. So this Bob's movie party can be seen over here, and the ticket and the cancel booking and the event date, all the details are present over here. And now we will show how to book movies. So not to book movies, but actually request movies. So suppose Alice wanted to see Aquaman and she doesn't see any event listed for it, so she can request her favorite movie through this, and just click this button, and it will be in your dashboard in the view requested movie. A guest user can also update and delete bookings. So I will show you how to do it. So we can click on event bookings, so we can see the previous booking over here. So when we click on the booking, we can see the ticket number populated over here. So if you want to update more tickets, so you can update it to 3 tickets and just click update booking. So now we can see we have 3 tickets for it. Now we can see we have a delete button over here. So if you want to delete this booking, and so we can just press this button and this event is deleted from here. So now I will move on to my buddy section. So this my buddy section over here is to find and follow new buddies, where you can follow any other guest user if you want to go with him. So you can just click on this button and you can find the list of other guest user, and you can just follow a couple of them, and you can come back over here and you can see them populated over here. So whenever this guest user goes to any event, you can connect with them. User can also unfollow any guest if he wants to. So you can just unfollow guest 5 over here. So you can click unfollow, and you can again see guest 5 over here to follow. So this is it.
Now we'll talk about the functionality that a host user can do. So we'll log out as this guest. We'll log in as Bob, who's our host user. So this is the host profile. Then you can go to the dashboard and see that these are the events which have been created by this host. And he also has the option to delete an event or to create an event. So if you want to create, you click create, and then you can type in any event name and you can type in the details. So these are the options where you can add movies to the event. Then you can put in a time and other details. And then you can just create. So you see the new event has been created. To see an event detail created by the user, you can see just by clicking it. So you can see that these are the details. You can update it if you want to, you can cancel it, you can also delete the event. So this was the event management done by the host. Host also has the option to view all the other events or view all the movies and search movies or see movie details. A host can also go to the profile and update his profile. Host also has the option to request movies, which I'll just show. So host can also request movies. So this is the functionality of a host. Now I'll show you what additional functionality can a premium host user work around with. So Charlie is our premium host. So this the profile is same. In the dashboard, when you want to create an event, the premium user gets access to the list of all the requested movies by all guests. So this is a premium feature because any host can use this list and see which is the most commonly requested movie. And if he creates an event using that movie, then obviously the attendance of guests to such an event will be like the maximum. So just by scrolling, we can see that Aquaman is being repeated quite a lot times, and so is Venom. So we can say that he can create the event using Aquaman. So I'll just add that movie. So it gets added to his movies list. He can create the event name as event test, and then again he can just create the event, and you see that the event test has been created with the movie name Aquaman. So this is the premium feature which he gets after getting premium membership. So this was about the host. Now we'll show the functionality that an admin has. So I'll log in as admin. So the admin basically has user management capabilities and event management capabilities. So in admin's dashboard, you can see that admin can also create events. For example, admin has created the event admin movie night. He can go and update the event. For example, instead of 3, I'll just show 1 movie at the event. I'll update it and I'll check whether it has been updated. So yeah, it has been updated. Apart from that, so the admin can do all the CRUDs on an event. An admin can also do user management. For example, this is the user list which he sees, where he can see all the users. So if I want to change, update, create or delete any user, I'll be demonstrating that. For example, I want to create a test user, so I'll do test. I'll keep the password. I can select a role, so guest, and I'll add. And you see that the test user has been generated. Now if I want to update it, I'll click update. It shows here I can change the role to admin, and I can I'll do that again. So I'll just click update and I'll change the guest to admin, and now you see that the test role has been changed to admin. I can also delete a user. So if I delete it, it is just deleted from the list. You can see that it is nowhere. So this is the CRUD that the admin can perform. Now regarding the other functionalities, I can tell you that we have the login functionality where you can log in simply. So if you type a user which is not registered, so it will give you an error. Or for example, if you type the wrong password, that will again result into an error. So we have this validation. Then we have the profile page for guest. So this is the profile page. Again, you can update. So I can just change my name and you see it gets updated. Go to the dashboard, come back again, say that the name is changed. I can update this again. We also have the similar profile functionality for a host, which is Bob. So this is the host. We can change the name. It gets updated. Let's check that. Yep. This is working fine. I log out. There is the register thing. You can select a username. If you're trying to register as a user who's already registered, it'll give you a error. So for example, I'm trying to register as a host, so which says it's an error. So I'll try to make a new host. So this will be a new host. So we have enforced that the password should match. So I'll create a test host. And I'll use this and I'll take a password and make him the host. You go to the host profile and the dashboard. So we have logged in as test host. Similarly, you can register a new user, which can be a guest. Sign up and you'll reach the guest profile. You can update the name, and it's pretty much all the things that we can do.